Shriners Children's is an international healthcare system comprised of over a dozen hospitals and outpatient facilities. A major component of my role is also to define our next generation research data systems and processes, which is where our work with Fractal is mostly focused.
We solve complex problems by bringing 3 specific capabilities to life. The first one is design. The second part of it would include engineering, which would mean to track and ingest and digest and bring all the wide variety of data across both within the enterprise and outside of the enterprise. The last one is AI, which would comprise of a wide suite of algorithms. The primary problems included working with research academicians to try and answer questions which were deeply buried in clinical notes across EMR systems. The entire process was manual, time-taking, and not always accurate.
There's a large amount of information in these clinical notes, but manually extracting it can be burdensome and becomes unfeasible as you increase scale. A brief example of a potential use we see is for cohort delineation and study design. With multiple clinical sites and various diverse clinician investigators, having the ability to couple data extracted from these clinical notes with data that's coded into our EHR is critical for Shriners moving forward.
We enabled a solution called Fractal GPT in the Shriners ecosystem. This solution would enable creation of a chatbot-like entity where the Shriners research doctors. So this entirely eliminated the manual process that was involved earlier, as well as it removed the entire time lags that were built into the previous system. Fractal chose Microsoft Azure because it provided all the necessary services under one ecosystem. We ended up using a wide variety of Azure services to develop and deploy the solution.
Having a cautious approach is a focus of ours at Shriners, and in fact, as we gear up for our next steps in our project with Fractal, having sufficiently validated infrastructure in a new data lake and discussing organizational AI governance strategies are both underway.
Fractal delivered a solution based on Enterprise Azure OpenAI to help Shriners academic researchers self-serve and find the answers they were looking from clinical notes for themselves. Fractal not only built the solution in 4 weeks, but we also recommended ways to scale the solution, as well as recommended building an enterprise data platform to try and get the best of Azure and OpenAI. We also want to expand this to not just the research doctors, but to other doctors and other healthcare workers within the ecosystem, so that we can enhance this chatbot to be able to answer a wide variety of questions as they move into future.